That. I know baseball is happening. Okay. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome to Stardew Valley. So excited to play this game today. So let's remind ourselves that we have Gus's famous omelet going on, so we need to keep some eggs. And I'm working on blueberries as well. That'll be no big problem. Otherwise, it's uh, summer, so I can't do those fall crops. Let's check our weather report. It will be a beautiful sunny day, and spirits are in good humor. We had so much rain last time. It's nice to have a little bit of sun. I don't want to water my crops, but I don't really have much of a choice. We do have a blueberry harvest ready today. I don't know if that will be enough for the... I don't know if that will quite get me up to 100 for the crop order, but it'll be close. I don't know why I try and make sure that I don't harvest anything while I'm watering. There's no logical reason why I do things that way. It's just the way I've always played. I'm gonna go ahead and refill now, so I didn't make a mistake there. Didn't want a full 5. Looks like my oak resin is ready to be harvested. I have a bunch of kegs and I'm not using them, which is just horrible of me. Kegs are such good money and I'm just not using them. And I'm growing hops right now. Why not get pale ale going at all times? So I probably won't reach level 8 today, but I will get more than halfway there. I have seen more than 50 blueberries today. Looks like I got 54. 54 would take me to 97, I think. So let's just go ahead and pull 3 more out. And I can save some for when I don't have a quest to do. So I have 1 hop with me right now. I have 5 kegs. So let's get them going. And our getting some Navio road there. Grab our oak resin. Looks like our ducks are fully grown now. And they have in fact already started producing. I got 2 duck eggs today. I also got a large brown egg. I think I'll... I don't have... Looks like my goats are fully grown now. Here now, my goats are not fully grown. That will take a little bit longer. I already shipped and sold and stored a large milk. Yes. Okay. I have 6 things here and I have 8 animals in here. It doesn't matter because it's sunny today. I'm letting them outside to graze, but still find it important to have the. I think there's a duck under the grass there. Okay, so in terms of brown eggs, or large eggs, I have not stored a brown one yet. I will put that in there now, but hopefully I'll get a lesser one. I'm going to sell one of the duck eggs and store the other one for the bundle, and then I will turn in my other 2 eggs to Gus's quest. We are in no danger of not being able to complete it, even if I don't put all of my eggs in there. I can do the quest and work on the community center and shipping question at the same time. Today is Demetrius's birthday, but he's not showing up in the corner because he's already at 10 hearts. So I don't need to worry about him. I was going to make 4 sashimi. And we're also going to confirm while I'm out and about that I'm done with the things I need to defeat in the regular mines. I'm pretty sure I did. I was also going to get another building upgraded. So let's take the wood and stone that you know what, I'll take a full stack of each just so that I'm sure. I think I want to do the barn first. Or do I? Because that rabbit's foot is hanging over my head. Yeah, I'm gonna do the barn first. Deluxe barn takes 25,000 G and lots of materials. So let's get it going. And by the time I walk over to the Adventurers Guild, it will be open. Because I have some coffee, but I'm not using it. Though it's supposed to be because I'm not growing more coffee, and I really should be. Hey Dexy, welcome to the stream. Okay, so I did reach 30 W's. Okay, so I do not have to worry about mine creatures anymore. Regular mine creatures, that is. Krobus is nearly 10. Problem with my microphone? It's on and it is showing The audio mixer in OBS is showing that sound is going through. You're watching on Twitch right now? I sound like a robot? Let me open up my stream here and see what it sounds like on my end. Test. It sounds okay to me. Maybe it's the buzzing of the flies during summer in the game. Could be causing some issues, or maybe, I don't know. It sounded okay coming through my phone, so I'm not sure. But my voice is a little changed. My voice sounded normal to me, but I don't know. As long as you can hear me okay, it should be fine. Maybe my voice just sounds a little different because I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. That could be the case. I will go to the Skull Caverns. I'm getting a late start, but I'm going to do it there as frequently as I can. The only thing I harvested today were hot pepper, blueberry, and hops, which means I do not need to worry about replanting anything. So, going here is not preventing a gear trip. There is a place later in the game where I can get lots of clay very quickly, but for the moment I'm happy to find clay in these spots here. You can barely see that panning spot. There's some omni geodes, which I did actually, I'll confess, I did check the predictor. I know how many geodes I need to open to get both the star shards and the looterite again. It's less than you think. The prismatic shard, if I'm going to get it from a geode, I'm not going to get it from a geode. It's like 300 more that I would have to open to find one. So we're gonna hope that I can find one uh, in these skull caverns or the quarry, because that's a heck of a lot of Omni Geodes to open, and I don't like my chances. I do want to make sure that I get, in addition to my Omni Geodes, a couple artifact troves, though. If I do that, I can get an extra artifact and a book sooner. I can actually open the mystery boxes if I want to. I've been under the mistaken belief that mystery boxes and geodes were on the same list, but that is not the case. Mystery boxes have a separate list that they pull from when deciding what you're getting. So, if I want to open a bunch of mystery boxes, it will not impact my list of my artifact list. On the one hand, it's nice that you can open them without worrying about messing up your geode progression. On the other hand, it's disappointing that I can't use mystery boxes to try and advance my Omni Geode list to like 463rd or something that I need it to be at to get a prismatic shard, and I'm at 160 that I've opened. But I'm getting all the Omni Geodes that I need today to get the star shards at least. So if I decide to go and open those tomorrow, I will be getting the last magma geode item. It doesn't particularly matter whether I open frozen geodes or omni geodes to try and get the lunarite. It will come on both of them within the next like 20 or so. So my mistake of selling it last time is not going to have a long-term lasting impact on the playthrough. It's not going to take me like an extra year of playing to get that one mineral. But there is a part of me that it is possible that I'll complete the museum by the end of the second year. I definitely will on the Switch. I have all the minerals. Need one artifact. Oh, we got a bunch of mummies there. I'd certainly like to. I did get a bomb already from a serpent, so I'm going to try and take out that cluster of mummies. In the meantime, I will wait here so that the ghosts and serpents don't get in my way when I'm trying to take out the mummies. That's my magmas, they're omnis. No! Darn it! Let me drop the bomb and move because I'm low on health. Oh, that was ill-advised. I did that very poorly. But that's 4 more mummies towards that Slayer goal. I did not get another bomb, unfortunately. serpent will drop one. Who knows? Maybe the serpent will drop a rabbit's foot, and I'll be disappointed that I didn't get Sam a birthday gift. Make me disappointed, serpent. Drop your rarest items for me. I'm going to eat the bread. Rather than throwing something away, I'll at least get more of my health back. I have a bad habit of that, throwing things away when instead I could just eat a piece of food and not have to throw anything away. I mean, I've probably done that multiple times on stream already. Thank you for the follow, Unicorn. I like the spelling. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I'm gonna get much further today. Spirits are happy, but I'm doing okay. Could have used a little more sleep last night, but other than that, I'm well. Yes, I have some doubts that the spirits are quite as happy as the Oracle said they are. I'm certainly not getting many ladders today. I had to get that one mine shaft, but it was only a few floors. Curiously, none of the purple slimes I fought today actually split into multiples. I don't want to... What do I want to get rid of here? The miner's treat? I never remembered to eat the miner's treats, even if they would help my mining and magnetism. I hope you are also doing well. I think it's time to... Well, I hope I can bring a little bit of excitement to your day. I typically tend to be described as a little more chill than, you know, excitable, but hopefully you enjoy it all the same. Let's see. All my mining goodies. I'm up to 8 omnis. I do have 5 artifact troves still, so I should be okay there. Maybe I should restart things, because everyone seems to be saying that something is wrong with my voice today. Maybe try and clear my throat and see if that helps. But I'll mute before I cough. Hopefully that helps a little bit. If not, I can always try turning up my microphone. How about I give it just a little bit more? one notch higher on my headset. I can't turn it up any higher than 0 decibels in OBS. I can only make it quieter. Okay, the blueberry shipping quest is completed. I believe I get a mini shipping bin for that, but we'll see. We can check the mail. Also 2500G on top of everything I got for selling blueberries. Oh, Trump Derby is happening again. Totally forgot about it. I did get all of the rewards in year 1. It's the exact same list in year 2. So if you got everything you want, you don't necessarily have to do it again. I got some money from Lewis. Patrick, I want to thank you for taking care of my special order. All the hard work you've done has been a great boost to Pelican Down's image. Here's a mini shipping bin as a token of my appreciation. Place it anywhere and I'll be sure to make a stop when I make my rounds. So the mini shipping bin, I have been keeping an eye on updates regarding GTA 6. I wouldn't say I'm a huge GTA fan, but I have played most of the games, at least some. Probably none quite as much as GTA 3. I played that a lot. And I believe San Andreas a fair bit as well. And I do have most of them either on Steam or another platform. I was very excited when they released a bunch on Steam and scooped them up immediately. I'm very bad at driving in the games. Very, very, very bad. Which is a contrast to real life where I'm considered to be an excellent driver. But if I were going to be a bad driver, I'd rather be in the game than in real life. By themselves would be enough, but once I get the animal products, that'll get me real close to level 8. Let's see, I've been mostly saving regular quality things. Let's see. That does give me enough gold quality corn for the quality crops bundle. I think what I'm going to do regarding the shipping bin is I'll put it down between my 2 animal buildings, and I'll be able to show you what it looks like. I forgot to close up the barn and coop last night though. Another... It says you followed me again. I am very much digging having the UI info suite on right now, trying to find these animals outside. It gave me a place to look for them. And also tells me where the cows are to go and milk them. Because I don't have the other driver yet, and I don't have buildings. A new chick hatched, it looks odd. This is my void chicken. I'll just give it the default random name, but I am still open to suggestions for naming my animals. That is a 7th creature in here. As soon as it gives me a void egg of its own, then I will replace. Then I will get a second one growing. Oops, I put it in front of me instead of behind. I want to put it right there if I can. Alright, so let's get the new things going in there. And show you, the mini shipping bin has 9 spots. Unlike the regular shipping bin, you can see all 9 spots and take anything out rather than just the most recent item. But it doesn't hold as much. I usually like to keep one of these near my animals and one near the greenhouse, for the greenhouse one for fruit tree fruit. As you have a little bit more room in your inventory as you walk around, I am going to switch out. It doesn't matter what quality I put in Gus's fridge for the omelet quest, but I feel better if I donate regular quality items to the community center where I can. Got 4 more eggs for him today. I harvested radishes. They are 8 days, I think. And I don't remember off the top of my head whether the day that I believe I can plant 1 more round of radishes. But I will check, and if I can't, then I will do it instead. Radishes are 6 days. Yeah, I can do 1. Okay. It is noon, which means I can go into the saloon and I can put eggs in there. So I've got 15 and 24. I just haven't gotten around to it. I did at least change my profile picture from a picture of a clarinet to a picture of me and added a banner picture at least. So I'm doing some things with my channel, just taking it slow. I'm not currently looking for anyone to do art for me. I would prefer to try and do it myself to begin with. I still have 1 egg in my inventory, but I'll just hold on to it for now. Let's see, I'll make sure that I talk to Krobus today. I did not yesterday. I really should make sure that I'm talking to him every day. He's so close to 10. So So Robin will finish my barn fairly quickly. And then I'll have the money to make the Coop Deluxe as well. But I'm wondering if I should wait on that a little bit. Because pigs take 16,000 each to purchase. So it's not like I'm gonna have the money to get pigs and upgrade another building at the same time. I got one extra radish seed. I just send my feeling on that. Alright, I will go over to the town now. I told you that I know exactly how many Omni Geodes I need to get the Star Shards. It is 2. There is 1 that is stone, and the second is the Star Shards. Now I'm going to do 2 treasure troves to get the treasure appraisal guide and the golden mask, which I did not have yet. And I'll just do Omni Geodes. I think frozen geodes would get me to the Lunarite a little bit quicker, but it will not be a lot of Omni Geodes before I get the Lunarite as well. The treasure appraisal guide makes artifacts sell for more. So extra artifacts that we have, I feel more comfortable selling them. The biggest boon to having the artifact trove is actually with dinosaur eggs. Dinosaur eggs sell for a fair bit, and with the treasure appraisal guide, every quality of dinosaur egg except for base quality will sell for more as is than it would sell for in Mayo form, even with the artisan profession. Without the artisan profession, then sell all of them without processing. So I will not do the other artifact troves as of yet, just to make sure that I don't forget the order. Once I have the last mineral, the right, then I will be willing to open basically up the artifact troves, because I know there's just no chance of me going past where I would get anything else that I would want. My handle on Instagram is the same as it is here and on YouTube and everywhere else. I use the same name everywhere for consistency. I'm going to check the quarry, see what's in there, and I'll actually clear it out. Just so that there's more room for things that I want to show up there to show up. Not that I have any problem with various types of ore and coal and stone. There's not even any gem nodes here. Oh, there's topaz that was sitting behind the tree. There's really not that much here to be excited about. You won't find much on my Instagram. I've never posted anything on it. I only follow a small handful of accounts. same name as everything else because I only have an Instagram account because Facebook integrated everything. If that's the case, I wouldn't give it out. Yeah, I'm reading the chat. I'm always reading chat. I will check on that because I'm actually not sure. Now I'm curious. Let's see. Yeah, Family Guy 4 is the username on there, like it is everywhere else, so. If you search for that, you should find me. Now, whether I'll actually do anything there is another question entirely, but my hay is almost full. There should be another silo soon. Yeah, I said last stream that I was going to do that soon. Just haven't yet. All sorts of things I want to get going on this farm. Just haven't had a chance to yet. I would. Let's see, is any of this stuff actually going to be. Tomatoes will be ready tomorrow, so that should be enough to give me update farming. There's some ale done. I'm actually going to leave that jade for a moment, because I feel better if they both finish at the same time. It doesn't matter, but I like it. So, I wish the Holy Blade were a little bit stronger. If it were, I would use it all the time in the mine. Actually, you know what? I am going to use it. It doesn't do as much damage as the Dark Sword, but instead of the -5 swing speed, it has +4, and it also has defense on it. So, I'm actually going to switch to the Holy Blade for the time being. If I start dying in the mines all the time, then of course I'll switch. But it means that I can kill mummies without having to bomb them, and ghosts will die faster. And I have no problems with either of those things. I don't have any way to increase the damage of weapons as of yet. We're gonna get a storm. More storms. A viewer from Pelican Town wrote to me recently. Let's see, her name's Haley. She wrote, I tried your pink cake last time I was in Zuzu City and I fell in love with it. Could you share the recipe on your next episode? Well, why not? It's a marvelous cake, and I'll never guess the secret ingredient. Melon! Now we know how to make a pink cake, which is loved by many people, including you. Mary Louise needs truffle oil and does not want you to ask why. Okay. I do not have. While my barn is now deluxe, I do not have any pigs yet, much less have them at truffle producing age. And even if they were producing truffles, I do not have an oil maker yet. So there are several obstacles to me giving Lewis truffle oil anytime soon, but it is not a time-limited quest. Whenever I have truffle oil, I can give it to him then. So, road today, we are getting spicy eel, which is not a problem. It would be great if I remembered to use spicy eel. You get spicy eel from the serpents, and if you have a lobby eel pond, which you really should, then you can get spicy eel that way too. So you don't even have to catch a bunch of eels and cook them to have a decent supply of spicy eel anytime you go to the Skull Cavern. There's really no reason you shouldn't be using it. You just speed boost and the luck boost. You stack it with a coffee and triple shot espresso and you move real quick. Alright, even just the tomatoes I think would be level 8, but I also have the red cabbage done today. So times that as well. Red cabbage I'm sure I cannot plant again before the end of the season. For some reason, I saved an extra one of those so that I would have it for the community center. I need the money right now, so I'll sell all of that. And then we'll head to the general store to get something new to plant there. Probably just wheat. Anytime I don't have enough time to grow other things in summer, I plant wheat and let it hold the spot over into fall. Sell bait for 1 coin. Put the spicy eel in there for now, but I've got 13 of them. Proving my point about you having plenty. It will last most of the day. There's no way you would need more than 2 for an entire day in the mines. So I've collected, you heard the ding, I have collected a total of 24 eggs. I just haven't given 24 yet. But I saved the duck egg, and I shipped the duck egg. Did I not? Yes. So I can use these duck eggs for Gus's quest as well. The first of my goods have finished. Also, apparently upgrading to the deluxe barn shifted one of my cheese presses. So now I can start getting goat milk. And, of course, from there, goat cheese. But I will sell 1 goat milk to get it in the shipping collection, at least. There. Just giving milk for the first time, so I don't expect any large goat milk for a little bit yet. Let's start. Also, since it's a deluxe barn, it will always completely fill these feeding trough. I don't have to worry about doing that manually anymore. I will sell all of that, and I will take all of these eggs to be added to my quest completion. I'll probably complete tomorrow, even though I would have a whole additional week. So it's nice to not have too many quests adding So, looking at the red cabbage, that takes 9 days to mature. Only 28 days in the season, so I definitely don't have time for that. Got time to pull in sunflowers. I could do more radish. I'll just do wheat, though. Oh, I bought 25, or whatever. I'll be planting plenty of wheat. About a few extra now, it's not a big deal. Now we'll get to the sewer, Dr. Gobus. It is Sunday, which means that gifts have reset for the week. But I don't think he's gonna need a gift to get to 10 hearts within the next day or so. I mean, that's just a tiny section of the hearts not yet filled. I do want to make sure I get the dwarf a gift today, and then the birthday gift and Stardew tea tomorrow to finish off his friendship. So that I don't have to continue taking trips to the mine just to talk. Let's get my further eggs added. Yeah, I'll definitely have at least 3 tomorrow, so no issue completing that quest. I'll plant my wheat, take the minecarts up to the mines to give Krobus a gift, and I think instead of starting on the coop today, I'll get a new silo started. Hold on to the additional. I already had wheat seeds. I will hold on to the rest. So for a silo, I need 100 stone, and I need 10 clay and 5 copper bars. And I will pull out an emerald because I have more of those. And pick the minecarts up. I'm still upset that I didn't give Kent a Stardew tea. So I'm definitely going to remember for the dwarf. Spend any longer on friendships than I plan to. I could have gone to the desert today and traded in some jade for staircases, but I'm not too worried about getting that done sooner. So I wanted to put a silo all the way in the corner, but at the time there was something blocking that spot. Now there's not. I still have 3 bouquets to give out, and as far as I'm aware, they're all fall people. Yep. Well, Abigail and Penny are both in the fall. Sam's birthday is past. So I could buy 1 pig and just get it started. I suppose I should. So I often know exactly what I'm going to name the pigs. I will name one pig. I'm going to name this one Gannon. I may rename it in the future, but for now, it's Gannon. Forgot that the first pig is always a female. The pig genders alternate. Yeah, everyone's fishing, but I ignore the trout derby and squid fest after year one, assuming that I got all the rewards the first time around. So with one pig now, it will be grown up fairly early into fall. We'll be able to start finding truffles for me. And those, because of the botanist profession, will all be iridium quality, which sells for 1,250 each. Once I reach level 10 farming and get the artisan profession, truffle oil would sell for $14.91. A lot of people don't bother to process their truffles because it's not that much more money than truffle oil, but I tend to try and remember to do so. So I have a whole lot else to do on this day. I do have 47 staircases, so the additional 20 plus I would have gotten still wouldn't have been quite enough to take me all the way to level 100 in the Skull Caverns if I wanted to do that. But next week I should definitely make sure to trade in Jades. Going down to floor 100 of the Skull Caverns even once will then net me a fair bit of iridium and quite possibly a prismatic shard. I typically don't stop on the way down to gather any iridium ore unless I don't have to take more than a couple steps to do it, because there's just more iridium on the lower floors, so I don't want to take time away from staircasing to mine ore. Get another bit of hardwood just because. Getting more hardwood doesn't hurt anything. Tomorrow might be a good day for mining. It'll be raining, so I don't need to worry about any watering at least. Those trees that are down on the path will not regrow until next year. They only grow during the green red event, and they'll stay there until you chop them down. It's almost criminal that I still have a steel axe, but I've had other things I wanted to spend money on. Eventually I will make a second barn exclusively for pigs, but for the time being, any pigs I get will be housed in the one barn I do have. Both jades were done now, so they are on They are even. Have 22. 22 plus 47. I would have been able to get 69 floors down. Nice. Now, go to bed. I reached level 8 farming, which means I can now craft additional kegs, the oil maker, and deluxe speed grill. I will show you the recipes for each of those. Got a little over 10,000 today. Always a good day. That rainbow trap, my cat. So the keg is wood, copper bar, iron bar, and oak resin. 30 wood. The deluxe speed grill, which makes things go 25% faster, is an oak resin and 5 bone fragments. The other was the oil maker, which is up here. 50 slime, 20 hardwood, and a gold bar. I'm not worried about making any of those currently, but I see all of those being acquired in my future. I don't often craft a lot of deluxe speed gear, I usually buy it, but I'll craft at least some. The ancient fruit is one more day away, but the hot peppers are ready, and of course the hops are ready every day. Put that in. Some rainbow trout as is, just because I don't have a fish filter. As you're not seeing option there. I can't let the animals out today, but we're gonna take care of them. I only need to take 3 eggs. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put those 2 in. Keep the other 3 remaining. So we'll start getting mayonnaise again tomorrow. As you can see, 2 of my goats giving milk today, and the 2 that I milked yesterday cannot. Still not guaranteed large milk from the cows, but I think we're at the point where it's more likely than not. They are at 2 full hearts. It's not like guaranteed to 2 full hearts. I sold the goat milk, so I can do goat cheese. So I start getting some large that I can complete the animal bundle. I only need 1 large goat milk for that. Could have also gotten sheep that would give me the wool faster. Let's see, 6 each sashimi I should be able to get. Why did I not put that large milk in a cheese press? cheese presses to keep them. Should have sold the cheese while I was standing over there, but not. The worst part about today is that I want to go to the Skull Cavern, but I also want to complete Chris's special order. I can take some time today. Grab a Stardew tea. I'm going to go ahead and give Clovis one more wild horseradish just to make sure that his hearts are maxed. And I will take another emerald for the dwarf. Yeah, there's almost 2 bucks. So if I weren't doing other things today, do that. Now leave your mines. Come over to the dwarf. I'll say hello. She's at 6 hearts. The emerald gets her up to 9, and she's fairly close. We'll just do the Stardew tea and finish off the dwarf's friendship. The dwarf is now at 10 hearts. And now, we'll take the bus to town, or the minecart to town, and we will go over to Krobus. Finish off Krobus's hearts. Also, I can see what kind of new order we got. 50 bats in the mines, or 1,000 pieces of wood. I don't think I'll do either one, but if I were going to do one, it would be the wood. I will probably encounter some bats in the Skull Cavern, but I don't know about 50. I kind of hope it's not 50, because, iridium bats get low enough. Just talking to him did give him the 10 hearts. I'll go ahead and give him the horseradish anyway, though, since I brought it over here. And just gonna save some money. I think I'll buy a second pig on Wednesday, and then the next money after that we'll get the keep upgrade. And a little bit early. Check the trash cans. Cookies. That's an interesting one, and kind of worthless to get now with basically everyone except for Sandy at max hearts. Emily will sometimes ask you to say hi to everyone in town. And if you say hi to everyone, all 28 within a couple days of the quest, then you get a nice little friendship bonus for everyone. But now, yeah, basically everyone's already at max hearts, so 3,000 G for that. I will get a gift in the mail tomorrow, and there will also be a special scene I can do in the city relating to the famous omelet. Only the first time you complete that quest. Like all special order quests that can be repeated, if they have a scene that goes along with them, you only get to see it the first time. Alright, so we'll put away the iPhone and the 2 keys. Actually, I'll take a sweet pea with me. That was a loved gift for Sandy, and I should start giving her gifts. If I'm going to the desert anyway, she should be getting a gift when I go. It does slightly, maybe, cut into my time I could be spent trying to get deeper in the cavern, but it's okay. We'll live. I haven't completed the quest to get into the back room yet, because it's not, I neither have the greenhouse nor is it fall, and during the course of that quest line I need to grow beets. And I've grown no beets. We are close enough to fall now that I will no longer find summer squash seeds, but we'll start finding broccoli instead. And let's see if I get absolutely wrecked in the mines by using the holy sword instead of the dark one. Because there are specific things I currently want from monster drops, I will continue to use the burglar ring over the lucky ring for the time being. If a serpent were so good as to drop a rabbit's foot for me quickly, then I would gladly switch to the lucky ring. Maybe a bomb or two to help aid my way down as well. But I need to find the serpent first. You can tell very clearly that it took a lot more hits to kill that slime than it did with the other sword. But I was also easily keeping it pressed up against the surface because I swim so fast. So while it may take more swings per kill, it's a lot dangerous. A lot less dangerous when you can keep them away from you by swinging quickly. Didn't even register in my mind that I killed the serpent and what it means to drop witnesses. I don't mind stopping for a moment to kill slimes, partially because I can drop a video more, but also because I don't have the Slayer goal for them yet. None of these ones are dropping ore of any kind. I will temper my disappointment of not getting ore from the slimes by pleasing myself with a cache of coal. Alright, now we can actually see the Holy Blade in action. Praise be to Yoba. I got a prismatic shard. Well, I wanted to examine the virtues of using the Holy Blade, but the bonus damage it does to ghosts pales in comparison to the additional damage I could be doing. I'll at least kill these mummies. With no bombs required, just to show you that is in fact how it works. I will eat the algae and trash the board scroll. was dropped. I got a prismatic shard. So, I'm going to leave. And I'm going to come over here to these 3 pillars, holding the prismatic shard above my head. I do not donate the prismatic shard anymore. I did on my first playthrough and never again. The prismatic shard changes shape before your very eyes. The power is tremendous. You found the Galaxy Sword. The Galaxy Sword deals damage between 60 and 80 and also has a +4 swing speed on it. It is definitely the most powerful weapon in the game. Well, no, it is not. That's just a lie. It is not the most powerful weapon in the game, but it is, before the very end game, it is the most powerful sword you can have. And, yeah, now I'm set to not have too much more trouble with enemies here. Many fewer hits to take out a slime now. So in terms of the enemies I will fight, these skull caverns are no longer difficult to get down. Now it doesn't make an elevator appear, it doesn't make drop shafts more likely. It just means that it won't have to take as long to kill enemies. I basically consider the Galaxy Sword to be required part of your kit for deep skull cavern dives. Some of the monsters are still scary. Iridium bats I still will not take lightly. But we have a little bit less to worry about now. Finally. Many fewer hits on the serpent. Many fewer. I'm just gonna trash the fragments. You fell 7 floors. Right onto a spiral level. How kind of you. Despite the strength of the Galaxy Sword, you still cannot do anything to the armored bugs. Only the Bug Slayer enchantment on the weapon can enable you to damage them. Damage perks on your level ups. Get rid of breaking points. A swarm of serpents. I welcome it. You gotta slay 250 of them at one point or another. Why not? Give a little boost towards that now. Is the emerald better than anything else I'm currently holding? I think I'll get plenty of broccoli seeds. While I'm waiting for the serpents to approach. Ah, found the drop shaft. Perfect. So I'm done killing them. I can take that down. I was expecting more, to be honest. I should probably have eaten the cookies to open up another spot in my inventory, but going down. I see a gem node. Who knows what will be in there? There's an emerald today. This is like a decent spot to drop a bomb. Good call. Revealed another drop shaft. 5 more floors. Maybe I'm greedy. I already got a prismatic shard, but I would kind of like to get more than 4 iridium ore. It is a rainy day after all, so that the rain mostly affects gem qualities, not so much ore. That's another couple of serpents down. The large slimes can still be nasty if they split in the wrong spot. Let's drop another bomb there. Get a ladder. This is a straight shot. The spicy eel expired and I did not eat another one. Oh, there's a drop shaft along the way. Is that thunder I just heard? I know that rain was expected today, but I don't know whether we're actually supposed to get a thunderstorm. Special weather statement. Up the radar, we're tracking a strong thunderstorm. Half-inch hail. So, probably a thunderstorm coming. Right now there is light rain. I suppose with that strength of thunderstorm, it's possible that I would lose power, but hopefully I won't. I feel like he's giving me 1 piece of iridium ore right there. It's just a way to taunt me. But I'm finding a number of iridium veins that are not just iridium crabs disguised. So I suppose I shouldn't complain. I mean, I shouldn't complain about anything on the day that I got a prismatic shard. Eventually, I should be able to get plenty, but that first one is always a big deal. For what it's worth, iridium ore veins not the rock crabs, but the actual veins, have like a 4% chance of dropping a prismatic shard. No, it used to be 4. It's like 3.2 now, or something like that. The 4% was just way too likely. Oh, I was one hit short of breaking it. I've been just a little bit quicker. But I would call that, despite the fact that I ended up passing out and will lose a little bit of money, I would call that a good day. I'm also starting this day with, half health, or half energy. I'll eat the cookies and that will not be a problem anymore. Energy is good. I will stick the extra spicy meal in there. For now. I did move my bombs in here, so I will put that bomb away. I kind of want to keep the holy blade with me, just for mummies. But if I'm not planning to go to the Skull Cavern today, so I'll take it with me. I got a mini fridge from Gus. It's additional storage. It's just like the fridge you already have, just put it wherever. I like having a mini fridge in my bedroom. In real life, I do have a mini fridge in my bedroom. That was another louder thunder. Mini fridge right here. It doesn't work anymore, but I have one. The only reason it's still in here is it's the perfect height for my fan. Because I have more than 3,000 GE available. I didn't have any geodes on me. I want to store 5 cloth, and the additional cloth I get I will likely sell. At least once I reach a certain point, that is. So ancient fruit harvested today. Blueberries harvested today. Poppies. Don't forget the hops. And some squash. Sure if I've streamed a full-out thunderstorm before. I'm gonna save gold ancient fruit for a very specific reason. I'm gonna put 4 of those battery packs away. Just because I can't complete the quest line doesn't mean I shouldn't start it. I don't have time for more poppies, but I do have time for more wheat. any of the wheat I'm planting now, I won't harvest right away. I'll harvest it on the first day of fall. I want it there so that the space under it will already be tilled. I need less time and energy I need to spend on the first day of fall preparing space for planting better. I'll also spend the last day, or sometime between now and the end of summer, counting the spaces I have of planting and figuring out how many crops I want to plant in fall and whether the available space and the number of crops I want to grow can accommodate sprinklers, quality sprinklers. Because if I can make it so that I don't have to spend all fall watering crops, then I'll have more time for go cavern dives and other enjoyable activities. Happy I don't have to leave again today. I left earlier, and I was assured that I would not have to leave again. Although, who knows, maybe because of the thunderstorm, I would be called again to do so. We'll find out. In the meantime, let's get my animals taken care of. It's another sunny day, so I can let them outside again. I can take all of these eggs if I want to. I just have to... The void chicken is done growing. I will put the first egg from it in there. Putting my first duck eggs in the male makers. I'll need 2 more male makers on the occasion that I get 2 duck eggs and 2 void eggs. I'll need additional male. Because this is the deluxe barn now, I don't have to worry about placing new fodder. It seems like at the moment it's typically, well, I was going to say it's typically 2 large milk and 2 regular sized milk, but I was proven immediately mistaken. Now we'll put all that stuff to be sold there. It's Tuesday and it's sunny, so Marnie will not be at the shop, which is why I said I would be buying the other cow on Wednesday. I also cannot get a building upgraded because Robinson's in the same spot. I had just chopped down some trees here, but that should not prevent me from getting 1,000 wood, which is what I will work towards today. But first I will take this battery pack into the tunnel. There's a little box on the wall here. If you put that in, your first task, bring a rainbow shell to the train platform. Leave it in the box. Mr. How do you want to say it? In the 10th anniversary video, Concerned Ape very clearly said Mr. Quee. That's what he said. I I have typically called him Mr. Key, and in the past, he also said, uh, however you choose to pronounce it is the correct pronunciation. I've also heard Mr. Chi. I've heard Mr. QI. I will typically call him Mr. Key, though. And I do have an extra rainbow shell. I always make sure that I keep at least 2. One just to have, because I like how they look, and one for this quest. So I'll go up to the train platform and drop it off. I also want to go by the saloon so I can see the effect of the famous omelet quest. So the train platform, there's a little box on there. That is where I need to put the rainbow shell. Immediately a note falls down from the rafters above. Well done, your next test placed 10 beets inside the mayor's fridge. So that is where I have to stop for now, because while I do have access to the desert and can therefore buy beets, they are a fall crop. It is not fall currently, and I do not have the greenhouse unlocked yet. So I do not have a spot where I can plant beets. But it's okay. It'll just take a little bit extra time. Beets grow in 6 days, so if I grow enough, I'll be able to do it not too far into fall. Anyone have an extra tuna lying around? I probably do, but I might catch one. So, alright. Well, folks, once again, we're gathered for a very special occasion. A rare visit from a very dear friend. My world-famous giant omelet. Zesty bell pepper, juicy tomato, rich mushroom, and tangy cheese, all enrobed in a blanket of rich, fluffy egg. Dig in, folks. And now I'm hungry. Willie, what do you think? The mushrooms are a tad chewier than last year. Is that a good thing? Aye, lad. It's great, Gus, and it tastes even better because it's on the house. These eggs are so rich and yellow. Marnie, are these from your place? Nope, you can thank Patrick over at Shady Hills Farm. Shady Hills eggs. You can have some fun with that scene depending on what you name your farm. But I don't feel like naming your farm something interesting for the sake of one single joke would be a good way to do things. I'll head back to my farm and drop some things off. Sell the bone. I'm not saying that I won't use my bone mill ever, but now that I can sell artifacts for more, I feel like the majority of the time I will probably want the money over additional fertilizer. Looks like the storm in game destroyed some wood path. Look at that, put back down. And I will spend the remainder of the day working on chopping some wood. Obviously, upgrading my axe or having gotten this quest would have made it go faster, but to get up to gold, you need 10,000 G. And before the expenses I have in mind before even upgrading any tools would be at least 16,000 for another pig, the 20,000 for the deluxe barn, 16,000 total for 2 rabbits, and 10,000 more for the fish smoker. And only once I have all of those things would I be looking to spend money on more tool upgrades. Though I may regret that come the first day of fall, depending on how many crops I decide to plant. In the meantime, let's just chop some wood. Mystery boxes along the way, which I would not say is a bad thing. Alright. So we'll head back. We got, with not all that much time spent, the first 350 wood towards that quest. If I'm willing to put it like a day into it, I could probably finish it all. Even if there's not enough trees in the forest, though there should be, I still have the backwoods, the mountain, and if I really was stretched, I could go to the desert and chop the trees there. There's no shortage of trees to be found and chopped. I have 67 mystery boxes. Because of my apprehension to do that while I was working on minerals and artifacts. Now that I know for a fact that they draw from different lists, I can open those at any time. Sell the pale ale. Looking forward to selling for more. Wish I had more than 5 omni geodes. I want to open like a boatload. What did... Drop the bike. Okay, so I've done like almost a week. And I'm an hour and 45 minutes into the stream. I'm going to say that would be a good time to take a break, get up, stretch, get something to drink, go to the bathroom if you have to, rest your eyes, however you want to spend a break, and I will be back before too long. Did something happen to the stream on YouTube? Nope, it's just Caster Labs thinking that something went wrong. Okay, I am back. Sorry, that's a little longer than I expected, but we're good. Thunder and lightning again, just like outside. Though the severe weather alert in my weather app went away, so maybe not as bad as they were expecting. Hello, Jenny. Welcome to the stream. There's a possibility where I live for rain every day this week, so hopefully it won't be an issue. We could actually really use the rain. I've swatted for the day. Don't waste time doing stuff like that. You just send messages to yourself and let me stream in peace. Anyway, hope you're having a good day. We got our hops like every other day. And some corn. Don't know what I'm going to keep the corn in fall. I got all the corn I need for the community center. And plenty for cooking as well. I'm going to keep that corn because I always feel like I'm making more tortillas than I'm supposed to be. I'll just keep a few extra corn to make sure that I don't run into any issues. And Stardew Valley only has corn tortillas. You cannot make tortillas from flour. Three legendary row today, which is nice. I haven't had any in a while, so it's nice to finally get some more. Did I actually end up with hay in my inventory while I was walking by? Yes, I did. So we'll get void mail for the first time tomorrow. I should also remember to actually sell a void egg at some point. Make sure all the animals get pet first. I do always eventually get an auto grabber for both my coop and my barn, but they cost 25,000 G for one thing. you can't get them until you have a certain farming level. And I'm always hesitant to do it in the barn because, as far as I'm aware, it's possible for if a goat can produce a large product but doesn't, sometimes it will let them produce 2 days in a row. And if that happens, then my perfect system of making sure that I get 2 each day by having staggered when I bought the goats is completely ruined. And I don't want to deal with that. Now, thus far, I don't know how it will work with having the info suite and seeing what I can do at each time. But that's why I want to name the animals so I can keep track of it a bit better. This is not my favorite game of all time, but it is very high on the list. I enjoy Stardew Valley very much. So it is Wednesday. I'm going to go buy another pig. And actually I'm going to change my current pig's name real quick. What should I change his name to? Of course, I can't even find my pig right now. There you are. I'm going to change his name to Babe. Babe was a pig. And I'll name the new one Gannon. My favorite game all time is Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So I'll purchase a second pig. There is some interest in getting sheep, but I will not just yet. There's also a small interest in getting the animal catalog, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Today I will also commission Robin to get the coop for deluxe. I did sell some crops, so I'll get a little bit of money. I won't be completely broke tomorrow. Just very nearly. I know I don't need more than that, but I think I do need a little bit more than $3.99. I think it's 400 and 250 wood and stone. But we'll find out soon. I'm going to Robin's, and then I will spend the rest of the day chopping trees again. Construct farm buildings, deluxe coop, 500 wood and 200 stone. So more wood than I thought, but less stone. Either way, I had enough on me. So in a couple days, assuming I have the money, I'll be able to get some rabbits going. There's a Woody Secret book, which is the book that I got fairly early on about getting extra wood from chopping trees sometimes. Not just grants experience, but Forging's been maxed out for ages at this point. How long have I been streaming? I did stream for a little bit a long time ago, but As of my current streaming exploits, I started on Halloween last year. Took a little bit of time off while I was getting my new computer set up, but since then I've tried to be pretty consistent with stream days and times. It may or may not change this coming week. It is daylight savings time, which means obviously going forward an hour. But we'll see. I will probably still be trying to stream at 2 p.m. in my local time. But I know some places don't don't observe daylight saving time at all, and some do it at different times than the US does. So there may be some time where the stream is a little bit different. I mean, I do have like 3,000 hours in this game, so it would stand to reason that I'm fairly knowledgeable about it. I am from Illinois. It's storming right now, which is not uncommon for March. So it's not always thunderstorms early March. Starting to feel exhausted, unfortunately. Two branches, and then I'll look at the food I've got. I don't have any like random bread or cookies I've gotten, so if I want to keep chopping, I'll have to use salmon berries. It's only 5:40. Got a lot more trees to chop. I'll chop the branches too. They only give 1 wood each, but I like having them out of the way. So you're stuck on a rock that you can't break. For the most part, I'm ignoring the fiber and stone, but if it gets too much in my way, I'll get rid of that too. Tomorrow, I won't be buying animals or commissioning a new building, which means I should be able to leave town for the desert fairly early. Mostly I was just staying here to chop wood the past couple days because I had other things to do. Tomorrow it'll be storming, so I won't need to water my crops. So I don't need to worry about getting back home in time to put the animals back inside as well. Perfect day. Go in a nice little skull cavern dive. I'll chop down this tree. I don't know if I have enough energy for I do have enough energy for this stuff. How much have I actually done? I'm at 892 and it's 840. If I throw in If I down a couple more salmon berries, I should be able to finish it today. Where I'm from? Illinois. Right. Depending on whether the woody citric power activates on any of these trees, it could be one or two more, it could be 5 more. That is it. I have my 1,000 wood. I already received the stone chest recipe from Robin, so I will not receive an additional reward, but I still get the prize ticket and the gold for completing the quest, so still worth it. But I will try and get into bed before midnight so that I have full energy for my exploits tomorrow. I don't need to refill the watering can, but I will. Find one of those along the way. I'm up to 28 jade with the staircases. I already have 100 is a very real possibility this weekend for the Skull Caverns. I will pet the cat and go to sleep. Got a good 4,200, which is not enough for rabbits yet, but there's still a day for the coop to actually finish being upgraded. The bookseller's in town today, but I'm not terribly concerned about that. It's going to storm again tomorrow because it always does on summer 26th every year. Emily sent me wool, which means if I want to complete the animal product bundle, I can today. Get the hot peppers and the tomatoes and the hops all harvested. I'll leave the wheat for the first day of fall. 26, 27, 28. Let's not worry about the math, let's just leave it. We are nearing level 9 farming. 500 away. Let's pull out 2 regular hops and replace the pigs. More legend row today. The lava eel pond is giving us gold ore. No, because I need it so much. Never mind, at one point in this playthrough I had an entire stack of gold ore. Hello, Rose Designer. But I don't tend to respond well to you when you come into the stream just to say that. So I can get some more sashimi. More sashimi that I'm never going to use.
what's likely going to happen is with the sashimis at some point I'll reach like 200 of it, and then I'll just sell them. Once Robin is done upgrading this building, I will never have to worry about feeding animals. They will be fed. I'm going to not turn this void egg into mail. I'm going to sell it to add it to the shipping collection. I could have waited for a quality one to get a little bit more out of it, but it's not a big deal. Okay. Large milk, and small milk. Nope. All four were large today. And I got my first large goat milk. I am going to sell this one because if I want you to complete the I am not very active on Discord and not looking to join any servers at this time. Sell the large goat milk to get it added to my shipping collection. I'll just go straight to the desert today. I'm not terribly worried about trying to complete if it would complete the greenhouse, I would do the I would go ahead and get the animal bundle done today, but since I still have the whole fall crops bundle to finish as well, I'm not really got extra time to do that. And I do only have the one wool. I expect to get more, of course, but I do want to give a gift to Sandy, but I don't know how long that panning spot is going to last, and who knows, I could have gotten iridium ore. It's not terribly likely with the silver pan, but it could have happened. What's the weather like in the valley? It's raining. But it doesn't rain here, does it, Sandy? I'm looking forward to seeing how Romancing Sandy will go at 1.7. Alright, I will pop a spicy eel to give myself a little bit of speed and luck. Damage from trying to fight slimes and the serpent at the same time, but it's okay. That's what I want to see most. As I already indicated, I'm not looking to join any servers at the moment. I'm getting mixed messages from Dorjet Dash today. It told me half an hour ago to consider not doing deliveries because of the severe weather, and now it's saying, oh, by the way, your city is busy right now. Would you like to dash? No, I would not actually. I'm streaming right now. serpents did drop a bomb. So let's set it off and see if I can get the ladder. I did. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those. I already had some copper, but get like gemstones and various types of ore in my inventory so that if I come across any more of them during my dive, I don't have to worry about trying to make room in my inventory. Take care of this slime as well. I have no doubt that I will eventually reach 1,000 slimes killed, even if I don't like actively hunt them down on these floors. But I don't mind. They can drop nice things. Okay. Finally found the ladder. Had some slowdown on that swing. My computer's plugged in, and even if I did lose power, it would not die right away. So I don't know why I'm experiencing any slowdown in the game. It really shouldn't be. Here's a drop shaft, so I will take it. Another 5 levels. I decided to keep the... I had kept the Holy Blade with me, but I put it away when I decided that I wasn't going to do a Skull Cavern dive that next day, and did not grab it back out, so I cannot use it to kill mummies. I would like to play Stardew Valley with other people sometime. Or really, any multiplayer games. I haven't had an opportunity to play games with someone for quite some time. So there's a drop shaft, but there's also a mystic stone here. I did not get a prismatic shard. It's a 25% chance. But oh well. It would be nice to do the second one not too long after the first, so I could complete the minerals of the museum. That is the second mystic stone I have found in this game. So the odds were about half and half that it would. I mean, the odds are 25% chance every time, but if we apply faulty logic to probability, then I could say that it was about an even chance that it would drop one. But that's not how statistics actually work. I want to take the ladder, but I also see jade. Jade will be more. Every jade I pick up is another staircase. I am on floor 24, which means that I should start seeing an iridium node or two anytime now. I'll break those so the bug stays out of my way. I've been careless with my health. I have not restored it, like, at all. And I only have 22 left. I had less health left than a single salmon berry restores. My fingers were off the correct spot again. Let's make sure that I get the ghost taken out for his Omni Geodes. Some part of me feels like there should be a smaller chance for the more or less transparent slimes to split. But as far as I know, there's no visual indication of whether they will split before you actually take them out. That's a weapon, I think. Not as good as my current weapon, but it is the Wicked Chris, a level 8 dagger that does 24 to 30 damage and has a +4 on crit chance. For a dagger, that's pretty good. It's not as good as the Galaxy dagger, but not bad. Well, there's that rabbit foot. Now that I'm, a day away from getting rabbits, of course, this is the time that they end up dropping one. I will eat the cave carrot to get that in my inventory. And then to get the bomb, I will drop the bone fragments. I want to make sure that I take out that Pepperux. Getting a prehistoric floor is so rare that that's pretty much always the last Monster Slayer goal I complete. Pepperuxes. I want to actually make room for those bones and sell them at home rather than trash them, so that I can take full advantage of having the treasure appraisal guide. I'm a little sad I didn't drop a dinosaur egg. But don't I have a dinosaur egg already? I think I do. I think have I even donated one? Yeah, I've even donated one. If I donated one, then I'm sure I have one in the chest somewhere. Once the second void egg is finished incubating, I need to remember to put the dinosaur egg in next. Yeah, I did 2 white chickens, 2 brown chickens, 2 void chickens, 2 ducks, 2 rabbits, and 2 dinosaurs in my coops. Try and get the full range of options. I'm not going to worry about picking up the mushroom. This is a double railroad track floor, but it does still end in a guaranteed ladder. I will take out this. It's a critical hit. I can take them out in 2 hits, as opposed to the usual 4. See what I get out of that. Another jade. Cool. I'm up to 12 iridium today. I feel like if I don't get at least 20, it's not a good day. But I did get a rabbit's foot, so I don't feel like I should really be complaining. Now I can see everyone's 10 hard events and not worry about everyone hating me. I've broken almost every rock on this floor. The only enemy here is one that I cannot harm. I was gonna fact that slime. There's a iridium over here. Well, a iridium crab. Oh my lord, I so very nearly died. 6 health left. I had quite a bit of bravado when I picked up the Galaxy Sword, saying that I didn't expect myself to die very much anymore. And my very first full day with it in the mines, and I almost died. Okay, I feel like the mystery box is more important than most things. I will give up the Earth Crystal, but I do so with some hesitancy. I wonder if the number of mystery boxes I have is enough. There is a book you can get from opening up mystery boxes. And typically I open mystery boxes until I get that book. And then I save any other to trade in for gold mystery boxes in the future. But I feel like I checked the list for this and did not see the book anytime soon. But I also know that I have like 70 of them, so it may end up being enough anyway. I am going to pass out here tonight. My animals are inside because it's raining, and it will be raining again tomorrow. So I'm not worried about them being taken care of. Instead, I will eke out every second here in the mines that I can, hoping to get more iridium and work on my monster slayer goals. That's a rock crab, but they'll still give me iridium, and I don't have a rock crab monster slayer goal yet either. I think I'm within like the last 10 at this point, but there's no other iridium on this floor. So as soon as this is done, I'll be looking for the ladder. Ladder or drop shaft. I'm not gonna get off this floor. Oh, I did, but yeah, not gonna get very far. 34 is not bad though on a day where you're not, really prepared to go all the way down. I've been trying to remember to use spicy eel, but I'm not taking it super seriously unless I bring bombs. Which, by the way, I did not. I'll hold on to the weapon because it's fancy. But I don't really need it. I was built 713G. Add to existing stacks. I will sell the chub and the prehistoric ribs. The melons are done today. If I plant these in those spots, I'll just have to destroy it on the first day of fall. We're going to see though if I get all the I'll reach level 9 farming for sure. Do I have the gold melons I need? I have more than enough from that alone. So yes, I can complete the quality crops bundle. I'll keep one extra gold stem melon. I will just make sure that my site is not the active tool. And these fully grown will not get destroyed. I imagined I would have to redo a lot of this anyway. So I'm not too torn up about not being able to keep every spot safe. Okay, I'm mostly saving regular quality melons. Some spangles of various colors. This chest is full. Eventually I'll be planting that orange sapling, which will give me one space clear out of here, but apart from that... Oh, I have red mushrooms in there that shouldn't be in that chest, they should be in this chest. Actually, regular quality red mushrooms probably shouldn't be anywhere, if being completely honest. I will put that rabbit's foot in this chest until I have need of it. Still the rest of this stuff. I have a aged floppy yogurt done. Continue to crab pot till the end of time. Okay, so the golf scoop is done. My void egg has some amount of time left, but the info suite is not telling me how long. Is that an option I have toggled off to show? No, it's just not telling me. Oh, there it is. 2 days, 20 hours. Alright. Mayor sold. But everything. Guilt milk. Large milk. Large milk. Excuse you. Where are you going? 5 farming experience. Each milk. And guilt milk. Not all large milk today. I said really don't expect it to be as of yet. Another zero aging. The trash and the typing machine. 2 more jade. That brings us up to 32. More chest plus the 47. It's going to look like 89. Probably enough. If I take half a second to look for freebies. On the one hand, I want to go ahead and buy the rabbits. On the other, I would kind of rather buy them on the same day. Uh, sure, they produce once every 7 days, and I could get them on different days so that they don't always give their product on the same day. It would be fine. But historically, I've always bought them on the same day. And so that kind of makes me want to do the same now. I will. I can't complete the Quality Crops bundle yet because I did not have time to get 5 Gold Star Parsnips. But I do have 5 Gold Star Melons. And I have 5 Gold Star Corn. So I can get 2 of those put in. As far as the animal bundle goes, I can complete it now. Because I have duck egg, large white and brown egg, large milk, and a wool. So that I can complete. As far as the bulletin board goes, I have the aquamarine, I have the red cabbage. I am waiting for one of my ducks to drop a duck feather. I will swing by the traveling cart on the off chance that it has a duck feather and allow me to complete the bulletin board before my ducks decide to grace me with said duck feather. Complete breakfast, that will make Alex very happy. I will buy all 5 rare seeds. It will delay my rabbit by a little bit, but having extra rare seeds is very, very nice. They sell for so very much money. Well, the sweet gem berries sell for so very much. Alright, so I will complete a couple bundles, a bundle, and progress towards a bundle. Okay. Typically, I like to get the Quality Crops bundle done before fall, using parsnips instead of pumpkins, because pumpkins sell for so much more. But I barely managed to get farming even started in spring at all, much less have enough time to get Gold Star parsnips. So instead, I'm doing melons and corn. I'm doing everything except for the large goat milk in that one. That gives me an additional cheese press. I don't need it now, but for something I do a little more late game, I will need 2 additional cheese presses. Getting that one there saves me crafting one. So as for level 9 farming, it is time to start talking about mastery skills. Now I haven't given much thought to the order that I'm going to do them in, but I was thinking either doing it in reverse order of how I got the skills to level 10, or doing it in the same order that I got the skills to level 10, which would mean either starting with farming or foraging mastery. Now I'm not going to get my first mastery level in this stream. It is not a immediate pressing matter, but it is something to start thinking about. I would say the more interesting thing to come up with is what I should be naming these animals, because these names are terrible. So, check the traveling cards. I am not going to be buying a redeem sprinkler because I don't have 10,000 G. Sandy has already been gifted twice, so I don't need to worry about gifting her again. There is a prize ticket I can collect. Actually, I think 2 prize tickets I can collect. Because I completed the omelet and I completed the choppity chop. Getting wood. Or maybe it's just one. Nope, it's 2. 2 prize tickets, which means I'll be able to get the iridium bars there. Fairy dust, which will make a machine finish processing immediately. And 5 iridium bars. I will think of those 5 iridium bars as saving me some trouble on the day the day after I finish the community center. There are other things I could use iridium bars for, but I want to earmark 5 for that. Of course, it's not my first iridium bar. I already have one, and I do have over 100 iridium ore, so I could certainly make more. I'll put the fairy dust in here. I do have the dinosaur egg there, so when the other eggs hatch, I will do that. Bones, I'm going to sell those bones. And I'm going to do the thing you can do with the ancient doll. Just to show you. So, if you take an ancient doll to floor 100 of the mines, and toss it in, the dragon will show up and give you a faraway stone. A stone of unknown origin. So it looks like it could be placed into something. Gosh, now where would we go to use something called the faraway stone? That would seem to be the domain of the wizard, one would think. Let me see how close these are. I did reach above 800 slimes now. We have 13 rock crabs away, 87 mummies, 30 hookeracks, and 143 serpents. I will show you once you get the galaxy sword. Does the legend row sell for more the legend row will sell for more than that if I process it. But do I really want to pay 2,000 for it? No, I'm spending all my money anyway. Let's get it. So once you get the galaxy sword, you can buy additional galaxy swords if you want to for some reason. You can buy the galaxy dagger, which does 30 to 40 damage, plus 1 speed, plus 1 crit chance, and plus 5 weight. There's also the galaxy hammer, which does 70 to 90 damage, plus 2 speed and plus 5 weight. A club with plus swing speed on it is crazy. And if you do the build that lets you do special attacks more quickly, Acrobat and Desperado, you can tear through everything with the Galaxy Hammer in no time at all. That is it. I'm gonna go to town that is closest to minecart to the wizard. Yeah, bus stop may be closer, but go all the way over to Lizard Tower. I just heard a paneling spot up here, but I don't know exactly where. If you wanted to, instead of botanist at level 10 foraging, you could take tracker. That would show you where the not only forageables are, but panning spots as well. But I'm willing to miss out on a number of panning spots if it means all of my forageables are medium quality. Personally. That was very long ago. I haven't actually been into the mayor's, or the wizard's basement yet. There's a teleport spot there. We'll get to that. There is the Shrine of Illusions. You can pay 500G to change your appearance if you don't like or no longer agree with what you started with at the beginning. There's a receptacle of unknown origins. If I put the faraway stone there, a portal will appear from Terraria, and the cat will come out and will give you the sword Meowmare, and then the portal will disappear. I decided to put a Terraria reference in the Stardew Valley not all that long ago. Don't touch that. So I finished my OBS disconnect for the stream. I'll make sure that all of my streams are still working. I still appear to be live on YouTube, am I? I do. Well, I appear to be. The mobile live dashboard is back, and the stream on YouTube is showing me not live, but it's showing me at the start of the stream rather than right now. Okay, it's caught up. So I have played a little bit of Terraria, but not a whole lot. I am given to understand that in that game, Meowmare is one of the strongest weapons you can acquire. It is not so much in Stardew Valley. It does a fixed 20 damage. It does have a +4 swing speed and +2 weight. But chances are by the time you get to floor 100 of the mine so you can throw an ancient doll in there, you probably have a fairly powerful weapon anyway. So, Meowmare is not a terribly useful weapon in practical terms, but it looks cool, and we can utilize its looks eventually, but we're a ways away from that. What else do I want to do on this Friday? Let's do it. We need to make a reasonable full caverns attempt. I already turned stuff into the community center, and all the shops are closed at this point. I suppose I could at least chop the wood on my farm, if nothing else. It remains the thing that I do when I'm not ready to end the day, but have nothing else to. I can't think of anything else to do. I will will also go ahead and make the 2 additional mayo machines. That would be a good thing to do. Wood, stone, earth crystal, and copper bar. I'm low on hops. I saved a lot of extra melons. I'm going to make some melon wine. So I need wood and I need stone. So I will sell the pale ale. I will pull out 2 earth crystals and 2 copper bars. Turn them into mayo machines. I'll put the stone and extra stone and wood back. I will get these crystals out of my inventory. And while I could just do it when I go over there in the morning, I will go ahead and put the mail machines in the This takes us to, this day takes us over 3 hours in the stream. I think I will do one more day and call it just before the end of summer. And then next time we can finish up summer and get into spring. But let's do one more day for now. I reached level 9 farming. I received crafting recipes now for seed makers, iridium sprinklers, and quality fertilizer. Quality fertilizer basically guarantees you getting gold quality crops, especially now if you've reached a farming level where you're able to craft it. So I will show you all 3 of those. The seed maker for 25 wood, 10 coal, and 1 gold bar. You can place the crop inside it to produce a varying amount of seeds, typically between 1 and 3. It doesn't work with fruit tree crops. It also doesn't work with no. It can, on occasion, give you a ancient seed instead of what you put in. Or if you're putting ancient seeds in it, then of course you'd expect to get that. It can also give you mixed seeds, even if you drop an ancient fruit into it, which is quite annoying. But seed makers are very, very useful for propagating your eventual ancient fruit empire. If you choose to go that way, of course. The iridium sprinklers I can now craft for 1 gold bar, 1 iridium bar, and the battery pack. As you know, it waters a 5x5 area centered on the sprinkler. And quality fertilizer for sap and the fish. Any fish will give you 2 quality fertilizer at a time. So it's like basic sprinkler, basic fertilizer, except it adds a fish and has a higher effect. Clearance Sunday tomorrow for the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies, which as you know starts in the evening. Spirits are in good humor today, so maybe I can get something decent going. Let's see. Nice. Marlon brought back by Legend Bro, and I got some gold. We have battery packs again, storming. I will water what needs watering. Corn will be grown tomorrow if I water it today. Tomatoes won't be ready anyway. The hot peppers, however, will be. So make sure that I get those watered. And the blueberries are having their last harvest today. It will be 4 more days before I can get another one. I didn't need to water the squash either. That's 2 days. But Everything that will grow if I water it has been watered. I'm going to go up to 31 blueberries. But I will sell the rest. I'll put the battery packs away. I need battery packs for a turn-in quest after the community center is done. For the iridium sprinklers and crystallariums I choose to craft, I will also need it for that. So, it's good to be getting all of these now. So a aged legend row currently, before I even reached level 10, farming, and gotten the bonus, sells for 5,060. So when that legend row that I got back from Marlin finishes processing, the end result will be a profit. It just meant I had to take a little bit of a hit now. There is a duck feather, which means I can complete the bulletin board. That is exciting news. In the stream here, it's nice to be getting one more major milestone done at the same time. Alright. We're getting... Finally got a large goat milk again. And all 4 regular cows gave me large milk as well. Let's look at my animals. Usually I don't see the void chicken between them. The white and brown chickens have 2 hearts. The void chicken has a half heart. The cows all have... 3 of the 4 cows have 3 hearts. Preemie is a half heart behind for some reason. My ducks are at 1 heart. My goats are at 1 heart. One of my pigs is at a half heart. The other one is not hearted yet. Alright, I was going to go to the Skull Caverns, but having the money to buy the rabbits and having the duck feather I need to complete the bulletin board changes those plans slightly. 4 sashimi is the correct number. So I have the duck feather. I need to pull out 1 red cabbage and an aquamarine to complete the bundle. I will go down and get 2 rabbits at 8,000 a piece. After that, the only animals left to buy will be sheep and probably eventually more pigs, but I'll have pigs at least. If I'm lucky, they'll reproduce. Oh, they're out. Usually if an animal reproduces, I sell the offspring, but when pigs reproduce, that's saving me 16,000 G. And yes, I know the very phrase, selling the offspring, is horrible, but so rabbits cost 8,000 each. I will let it give them names. Like the pigs, alternating the gender of the rabbits alternate between male and female, each one that you do. Even if I had 10,000 G to finally buy these fish smoker today, really does not work on Saturdays. But I will be getting that fish smoker oh so very soon. And then fishing will become a viable moneymaker again. So let's complete at long last the bulletin board. 1, 2, 3 items, bundle complete. We get a free seed maker for that. And let's show up again. When we're done here, we'll return to the other world. So the bulletin board is the only room of the community center that does not have a matching area in Joja. The reward for completing the bulletin board is 2 hearts with everyone. Of course, if you're already at 10 hearts with basically everyone in the game. Let me, though, now that I have a rabbit's foot and I'm not so worried about it, buy a pizza from the saloon and give Sam a loved gift and a bouquet. I skipped his birthday, so I'm not gonna get, immediate 10 hearts with him, but I haven't shown things in this room, in this house. Let's go back here. If I check the bedside table. Jody, since I'll be coming home soon, I want to tell you a few things. I might not be the same man you remember. I've seen some things out here that have really shaken me up. I've been having a real hard time relaxing. I don't want to scare you or make you upset. I just don't want you to be shocked when I get back. Remember, no matter how I act, you and the kids mean everything to me. I'll see you soon. Okay. Obviously, you can see that before he actually returns. Now that he's here, that doesn't really make sense. You can also check this desk. Report card, name Vincent. Reading C, spelling D, math C, social studies B-, art B-, sports A. Note, Vince is a good boy, but he could make do with a little more studying. A report card from Penny. Here's a bouquet. I will ask you to date me while another boyfriend is standing in the same room. And I will give you a pizza. That gets him pretty close to 10. He's about halfway up. Giving people their first gift of the week on a Saturday is not good playing, but there we are. I think I will spend some time and regrettably money opening things at Clint's shop. Once the community center is complete, Pierre will be open on Wednesdays, but Clint will be closed on Fridays. He goes to the community center to creep on Emily. He stands in the boiler room, but Emily's there on Fridays too, so the particular day he chooses to do so seems to suggest motives besides just looking at the boiler. Obviously my hope is to get the Lunarite, but I don't remember exactly how many Omni Geodes I had to open for that. I don't know if I'm within 13. Okay, cool. There's the Lunarite. As far as I'm concerned, I don't need to open more Omni Geodes. I could. Actually, I think I should. I think I can get the Dwarven helmet from it eventually. Not the Elvish Jewelry and not any of the other artifacts that I do not yet have. But we can see besides the Prismatic Shard, I have now donated every other mineral to the museum. In terms of artifacts, we've got Elvish Jewelry, Ornamental Fan, Chicken Statue, Bone Flute, Dwarvish Helm, Golden Relic, and it's either Prehistoric or Ancient Skull. I think it's Prehistoric Skull. I know where I can get a number of those without having to open up geodes or artifact troves, but we will deal with that not today. I will now go to Clint and I will start opening mystery boxes. I got more mystery boxes. Let's see, fried egg. You can get cooked dishes from this. You can get seeds. Just got 8 pepper seeds, 10 mixed seeds, glazed yams, 10 hardwood, beech warp totem, 3 coffee, farm warp totem, more hot pepper seeds, spaghetti, 10 more hardwood, 5 bombs, a mountain warp totem, some quality fertilizer, crab cakes, mega bombs, more quality fertilizer, 5 more bombs, another beech totem, mixed flower seeds, more quality fertilizer, broccoli seeds, hardwood, bombs, radish seeds, mixed seeds, beech totem, deluxe speed grow, bombs, more mystery boxes, sashimi, deluxe speed grow, beech totem, mixed flower seeds, life elixirs, deluxe speed grow, beech totem, radish seeds, a pearl, and that brings me to a full inventory that I'm holding. I really don't care about the pepper seeds or the radish seeds. I'll just trash those. In fact, I'll do that with most of these cooked dishes. I don't need that for anything. I will keep the life elixir though. That restores your health to full, no matter how low you are. It's a single use. Let's continue processing mystery boxes. More mixed flower seeds. More mixed seeds. Mixed flour. Deluxe speed grow. More broccoli seeds. A strange bun, a sturdy ring, a mystery hat, that's one of the things that you can only get from mystery boxes, a wearable, more mystery boxes, lobster bisque, no, chowder, my bad, mountain warp totem, crab cakes again, deluxe speed grow, farm warp totem, beech warp totem, quality fertilizer, more coffee, another beech totem, another beech totem, another farm totem. If you open a lot of mystery boxes, totems are not a concern. Trash these. cooking things again. Quality fertilizer, coffee, bombs, beach totem, mixed flower seeds, quality fertilizer, chowder, more mystery boxes, quality fertilizer, bombs, chowder, beach totem, and finally a mountain totem. So I got one in all of those mystery boxes. I got one item that can only be gotten from mystery boxes. The mystery hat. Everything else can be gotten in other ways. Got some geodes to save. So let's put some stuff away. Mixed seeds and mixed flower seeds will go here. I will sell this chowder and actually I'll hold on to the strange bun though. Hardwood goes in here. Coal goes over here. I actually got that earlier on from one of the Amis. Here is broccoli seed. Excuse me, I got 25 of them. I have 120 quality fertilizer and 69, nice, quality, deluxe speed grow. I got another pearl, and a whole bunch of totems, my first mountain totems. Life elixir I would also put in here, bombs go in here. The sturdy ring I will put in the dresser, but I will show you its effect first. Cuts the duration of negative status effects in half. So now if you don't want to be slowed by a slime or a number of other effects, the weakening from the shadow shamans, lots of effects we haven't even seen yet. I'll put the mystery hat in here. There's also a mystery shirt. There is mystery wallpaper. And there's also a book. The Book of Mysteries. Which of course we do not yet have. Oh wow, I did something stupid. There's a book that I don't have, and it would have made many things, it would have made something much better. So I paid 2,000 G to get that legend row from, back from from Marlin. But as soon as you slay 1,000 enemies total, not of one type, total, you can open this door. And you can come back to this box and open it for a book called Mapping Cave Systems. And if you read that book, you get a 50% discount on Marlin's item retrieval service, which would have made recovering that legend row a lot cheaper. But for some reason, I didn't realize that I hadn't already gotten that book. So, I mean, it's just a little bit of money. It's not a big deal. It's fine. But it's kind of annoying to have that. I'm still missing the Price of the Catalog, Way of the Wind Volume 2, Horse the Book, Diamond Hunter, Book of Mysteries, something to do with weeds, and the Animal Catalog. The books that I'm still missing. Happy to get the treasure appraisal guide, all things considered relatively early. If you haven't gotten it from a artifact trove yet, you can buy it from the booksellers sometimes they'll carry it in year 3 and later. I am going to scour my farm for big spots. But the bulk of that should. I will put that away first. The chicken statue that I'm still missing is often dug up on the farm. It's actually astonishing to me that I have not already found and dug one up on this farm. So I'm going to spend some of this remaining time on this day seeing if I see any dig spots on my farm. Now there's a lot of grass on the forest farm, which reduces the number of possible tiles on which a dig spot can be, especially when you have as much grass on the farm as like fiber grass, animal feed grass on the farm as I do. So if I don't see any dig spots, that's probably the reason why. But I did get another silo, so it makes sense for me to at least scythe some of this grass. I'd be disappointed to be chopping the moss off those trees if I were using mushroom logs. Mushrooms do better near trees with moss on them. Okay, we're gonna close those up. I'm gonna chop just a little bit more grass. I do have some pathing down on my farm right now to lead me up north off of the farm. I haven't done any more than that because I know that I'm going to be moving my animal buildings and planting area once winter comes around. So I don't want to finish doing my pathing until I figured out where all of my stuff on the farm is going to be. I can, however, tell you that the area between my farm and the path that leads up is going to be a production area for my furnaces, my preserve jars, animal processing things, besides the mayo makers and the cheese presses that I keep inside their respective animal buildings. All that's going to be right out there. And I usually put stone floor down on those areas. Okay, so we're at 8:40 p.m. I will, well, a couple more legend row finish processing. I will chop the hardwood again. Where's my axe? Got moved to the end of the list when I was opening mystery boxes and accidentally moved it away from the other stuff. My stream strength just tanked. Like it knows I'm stopping soon. I'm dropping all kinds of frames. Okay, so now that I've chopped the hardwood and spent some of my energy and time on this final day of the stream, if you are watching live on YouTube or on Twitch, whether you chatted or lurked, thank you for being here. If you are watching the archive later on YouTube, thank you for checking it out. I hope that however your day is progressing, it is favorable for you. And let us get into bed on this second to last day of summer. lots of money from morale.